Welcome! Come with us as we explore Lake Garda's scenic shores. In our previous video, we left Isola del Garda on Lake Garda's southern shore to visit Salò, where St. Angela lived as a teenager and young adult, and we made a special stop in Salò's Duomo. There we placed ourselves along with Angela beneath the cross, the same cross at which Angela herself prayed as a young woman. And we also saw the religious art that the Duomo is famous for, especially the art associated with Saint Angela herself. And now, with Salò behind us, we're going to take the long route back to Desenzano by exploring Lake Garda's scenic shores and lovely vistas. Touring the entire lake would take the whole day. Instead, we'll circle the lake's southern region and enjoy the views. This first part of our boat tour explores a small segment of the western shoreline of Lake Garda, heading northeast up the coast from Salò to Garda Riviera, and then from there to the Isola del Garda, just north and east of the Porto di San Felice. The second part of the boat tour will take us along Lake Garda's eastern and southern shores, from Torri del Banaco to the Sirmione Peninsula, and then back to Desenzano. Lake Garda is Italy's largest lake, and because of its comfortable and sunny climate, has been a popular vacation destination since Roman times. Today, it is known for the picturesque towns dotting its shores, backdropped by the rising and varied peaks of the Julian Alps. Up ahead is the Terzi Martinengo Palace, built in 1566 as a fortified residence for a Venetian general when the region was under the control of Venice. As we go along, see how many churches and castles you can count. A short distance up the coast from Salò is a small coastal town known as the Garda Riviera. Situated on Lake Garda's western shore, Garda Riviera is part of the province of Brescia. It was already populated in the Roman era and later conquered by Germanic tribes. Its name Gardone comes from a Germanic word for fortress. From here, the boat turns eastward toward the Isola del Garda, Lake Garda's largest island. While the island has been owned by many over the centuries, during Angela's time it was home to a Capuchin Franciscan friary. According to legend, centuries before the Capuchins, Saint Francis himself came here while convalescing from a serious illness. Other famous visitors to the island include Saint Anthony of Padua and, later, the great Italian poet Dante Alighieri, who dedicated a verse of his famous Divine Comedy to the island. The island has many caves along its shores that the Franciscans used for hermitages and retreats. Angela's Capuchin spiritual director also lived here. Angela would have come here regularly to meet with him while she lived in Salò. Since the early 20th century, the island has been the private residence of the Borghese Cavazza family. The family claims Camillo Borghese, also known as Pope Paul V, who reigned in the early 17th century, as a famous relative. And now, before the boat turns eastward to the opposite shore, our gaze takes in Lake Garda's western coastline with the towering Julian Alps behind standing guard. Stay with us as we explore the eastern and southern shores of Lake Garda in the second half of our boat tour.